Okay, this will be a short 20-minute live stream. I just want to give you guys my thoughts and first impressions on Red Dead Online Beta that I have experienced from yesterday. As I mentioned, they're doing it in 3 different stages. You know, first stage was for those of you who have Ultimate Edition. You get to play it on Tuesday, and then for those of you who pre-ordered the game Standalone Edition and played it on October 26th, you get to play it yesterday. And of course today you can still play it. Now for everybody else out there who's thinking about buying Red Dead Redemption 2, let's say you buy Red Dead Redemption 2 tomorrow and you start playing the game, you can jump in onto online beta. So it means that you can play the online beta tomorrow. So you have the opportunity to do this and to play it, if you choose to do so, tomorrow. So you can do it tomorrow. If you buy, like, tomorrow. If you buy the game tomorrow, you can jump in on online beta. Doesn't matter if it's an Xbox or PlayStation 4 Pro version. You can play either or. Alright, just give me 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Hey, what's up? YoungDro247, what's up, man? How you doing? What's happening? It'll be just a short live stream. I just want to answer some questions here in terms of Red Dead Online Beta. I played it yesterday. I had a blast. I played it for 4 hours. I met some, fun people. Had some fun time. If you watched the entire thing, you will see I was able to create a kind of similar looking Arthur Morgan. I called him Arthur Morgan's brother, so I was able to create that character. Did I experience any issues in terms of servers kicking me out? No, that's the good news. I haven't experienced any of the servers being down or being kicked out or having a loading time be too long. I didn't experience any glitches or bugs or having textures come in and out. None of that stuff I didn't experience. Even when I was respawning, it took about maybe 5 seconds for me to respawn to show up somewhere else. The cool thing is you have these NPCs, you have these strangers you encounter throughout the game, throughout the map. When you travel throughout the map, you encounter these strangers, and when you meet these strangers and these different characters, you get to take on these missions. Now you can take these missions together, or you can do it yourself. You can make cash and buy stuff that you need to buy. Another cool thing is people can either be your friends or they can be your enemies, depending on how you treat them. Let's say you're playing with your friend, and let's say you want to turn on your friend, right? Let's say you want to turn on your friend. Let's say you want to, shoot your friend and fight your friend. Then you guys become enemies, and you're not part of friends anymore. Really? Which console did you experience it on? Was it PlayStation or Xbox? I'm just curious. Which one was it? Oh, Xbox One X. Well, that's bound to happen one way or the other. You remember, it's a beta. They're still testing it, so that's bound to happen. But it looks very promising, They do have posses. One thing that I'm kind of excited about is this thing called posses, where it's almost like a clan, where people can join your clan, be like up to 7. There's 2 different types of posses. You have the temporary posse, where you can have 4 people join you, but if the leader dies, if the leader leaves, then you cannot have that posse anymore. And then you have a posse that's a permanent posse. Then you can always have your 7 people be part of your squad, in your posse, in your camp. but you're gonna have to spend some money on it, you know. And you're gonna have to rank up, spend some money. I mean, you're gonna have to invest heavily into the Red Dead Online game. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time playing this game, and I'm afraid to say, but I think there will be microtransactions. I personally am not a fan of microtransactions, but I think they will be there. What's up, Armando Shabanga? Well, hello there, Armando. How are you? How you doing, sir? Good to see you. People always ask me, man, are you related to David Hayter? No, I'm not related to David Hayter at all. He's a Canadian. I'm not even Canadian. How is this impossible? Anyway, but somehow we were able to manage to cross paths. Yeah, it's just it's a voice trick, man. You know, I can do some voiceover. I mean, I can do some. I cannot do all. People ask me, can you do all of the voiceovers? I can't. I can only do some. I can do Solid Snake really well. I can do John Marston, John Marston, the guy from Red Dead. Hey Arthur, how you doing, Arthur? Where you been, Arthur? You know, stuff like that. I can do that. I can do him, but I cannot do like other characters. You know, there's a bunch of other characters I cannot do. I cannot do Ocelot. You know, I cannot do Ocelot. You know, I cannot do Colonel. So, you know, but I can do him. I can do Solid Snake. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm really impressed with what I have experienced so far with Red Dead Online. And we'll play some more tonight, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. But one thing I want to say that people need to understand, because there's always people out there moaning and bitching and complaining. I think they're doing it just for the clicks. I swear to God, some people are just doing it for the clicks. You know, what's the best title for me to get the clickbait? Let's just say I'm not happy with Red Dead Online or something. You know, dude, just say you need money. God damn it. Just say you need money and say you need to do it because of the clickbaits. It's online beta. Everybody out there, chill out. It's online beta. It's online beta. It clearly says online beta. So what does that tell you? It tells you clearly there will be some issues. You're going to encounter some problems. It's no different than you buying an early access game, you know. So people need to relax. Listen, it will take time for the Red Dead Online to evolve, just like it took time for Grand Theft Auto Online to evolve. And look at Grand Theft Auto Online today. It's the biggest online game next to Fortnite and PUBG, okay? And then in between you got Call of Duty and Black Ops and Battlefield's down there somewhere. Okay, so it will take time. It will evolve, but so far what I'm seeing here, it's very promising. It's a huge map. It's gigantic. It makes Grand Theft Auto 5 looks like a joke in terms of how big the map is here. It's gigantic across several states. And there's so much to do, man, here. So many things to do. You can put a lot of players here. There's a lot of stuff you can do here in the future, you know. Thank you, Rocky. But let's also look at it this way. Having the online, to me, it's a luxury. This game by itself, as a single player experience, it's juggernaut. I have a couple more missions to go before I can finish the game. There's so much to explore. There's several states for you to go around and explore. You would have to be on vacation, man. Play this every day, 24/7, to achieve what you need to achieve, to explore everything. It will take you months to explore everything and all these Easter eggs and whatnot. Are you kidding me? The single player experience alone is juggernaut. Considering that you're getting the online, it's considered luxury. I consider this to be a luxury for this game, considering just how big this game is, how huge it is. Yo, what's up, Dwayne Johnson? How you doing, man? What's going on? You know, I wasn't even planning on doing this, but I am doing a short little live stream. I wanted to do this live stream like very shortly, because I do have to go somewhere after this. I do have to do some errands and stuff. But I felt like giving you guys my opinions and thoughts on the Red Dead Online beta. I don't understand why some people are complaining. I did hear some complaints. Now, granted, there will be some issues on the beta. That's why it's called beta, but it's a beta. You know what I mean? It's a beta. People shouldn't complain about the beta. What you need to do, instead of complaining, you need to report any issues. That's why they call it beta. Okay, you can let them know, let the Rockstar North know, let them know, hey, I'm having some issues here with this. I'm getting kicked out of the server constantly. The players are appearing, disappearing. Report the issues, report the bugs. That's what you should do. But people going around reviewing it and saying, oh, Red Dead Online, it's failed, and give me a break, man. It's a beta. It's a beta. It will take time to evolve. Just like it took time for Fortnite to evolve, it took time for PUBG to evolve. It takes time for these online games to evolve, man. Just look how long it took for Grand Theft Auto Online to evolve to where it is right now. It takes time, man. Yeah, that's cool, man. Me too. Yeah, tomorrow will be full. They're doing it in 3 different stages. The first stage was for the Ultimate Edition fans who bought it, and second stage was for guys like me who pre-order it, or guys like you who pre-order it and played it on October 26th. And then for everybody else tomorrow, it's for everyone. So if you haven't bought Red Dead Redemption 2 and you're planning on buying Red Dead Redemption 2, buy it tomorrow, Friday, and you will be able to play Red Dead Online. And it only takes about 5.6 gigabytes. But I really don't recommend that you jump into the online. Do yourself a favor, play the single player experience, then you can jump in online later on when it's fully developed. Okay, because you need to experience this game, and there's so much to do on the single player campaign. It's going to take you months, probably a month, till January, maybe February, till you experience everything, check everything. It's going to take you a while to finish this game, man. Oh yeah, the characters will stay for sure. I did bump into some characters on the online. I bumped into that Irish guy, Sean. You will bump into some characters from the game. Are you going to bump into Sadie? I don't know. You might bump into Sadie Adele. You might bump into Abigail. You never know who you might bump into. There's all kinds of little tricky things going on. Rockstar likes to surprise people. They like to put these Easter eggs, you know, even in the multiplayer. They want to surprise you. And there's a lot of NPCs, man. Unlike Fallout, there's no NPCs. Here you got a lot of strangers, a lot of NPCs, a lot of missions, so much to do, man. I didn't even want to. Here's the funny part. I didn't even want to play with some people who bump into me. No, seriously, I was like, get away from me. I don't want to play with you. Because I was so busy, preoccupied with NPCs, with all these missions, man. And there's a huge, gigantic map. Several states, man. Gigantic map of several states. I mean, huge. Gigantic maps. This is the biggest map I have ever seen. I swear to God. On any game. This is just gigantic, man. It's like you going across the United States, man. It's really what it is, man. Going through different states. It's huge. There you go. There you go, too. And I think you will find Sadie. You might find Sadie Adele. You'll probably bump into, what's his name? Reverend, what's his name? What's his face? You might bump into Bill. Maybe Hosea. You might bump into Hosea. Who else? Lenny. You might bump into Lenny. I mean, you're going to bump into all kinds of characters, dude. All kinds of people from the single player. Especially when you go to the Grizzlies. I call it Rocky Mountain High era. I mean, area. Area. Not era. Area. Dude. Considering how Rockstar likes to put these Easter eggs, you'd be surprised. There's tons of strangers, man. Like, there's little strangers, little yellow figurines that are on the map. Those are the strangers. And these strangers, man, that's where you're going to bump into these characters. That's where you're going to experience all these characters, you know. So far, so good. Like I said, I haven't had any issues, me personally, on the PlayStation. Yes, I only spent 4 hours playing the game. There was no issues with the microphone. The one thing that surprised me was how fast the loading time was. Like when you hit respawn, how quickly you appear, how quickly you can find your player, how quickly you can communicate with your player, how quickly you can set the matchmaking. If you want to do a shootouts, there's a bunch of different modes. You can do a shootout mode, a versus, or just all out, you know, free for all shootout match. You can do that. That was done very quickly as well. I mean, I haven't seen any bugs. That's not to say that others haven't experienced any bugs, but me personally, I haven't like bumped into any bugs so far personally. Yeah, there's also Battle Royale, but one thing that I really like, that's really appealing to me, and it's something I want to do, it's make as much money as I can and get myself a permanent posse. Permanent posse is what I'm all about, guys, and that's what I really want to do, permanent posse. I'm not interested in the you know, temporary posse. I want the permanent posse, 7 people. I want this Magnificent 7. That's why they use the number 7. Okay, that's what it is, Magnificent 7. You have that posse of 7 people to whom you can trust. And the cool thing about it is, it never goes away. Your posse will always be saved on the cloud. But you're going to have to pay something for it. You know, you're going to have to, you know, earn some cash, rank up and whatnot. But I think that's something you want to work toward, is creating your permanent posse. That's what I want to achieve. That's what I want to do, man. You know what, man? I don't know, dude. Dwayne Johnson. Is it worth it? I don't know, man. It's with the microtransactions, it will be worth it for some. But first, I need to find people who want to join my posse. You know, that's the one thing. Who's going to be part of my posse? Remember, they can turn on you. You know, that's the cool thing about this game. You can turn on each other. You can either be friends or you can be enemies. Okay, or you can party, you can get together again, and that's what's so cool about it is they're giving you the options on how do you want this experience to be. Maybe you're getting tired of your leader, you don't like the way your leader is treating you and you know what he's saying, and then you want to get turned on him, and you can just, you know, shoot him, and you know. But the thing is, he's still going to be the posse because he paid for that posse. He's still going to be the leader. You're going to have to join your own posse. Oh, Battle Royale, December 6th. Oh, dude, I can't wait for that. There's still some hope. There's still some hope for Battlefield 5. Battle Royale, December 6th. You know what's funny? December 7th is when PUBG officially lands on PlayStation. And at the same time, just the day before the PUBG officially lands on the PlayStation, we get Battle Royale on the Battlefield 5. How's that? How is that? This is the error. I keep getting unplayable game on my end. I don't know what's going on. This is in Denmark. See, I don't know. Denmark, Xbox. See, you have to understand a couple of things. The North American Xbox division is different than the European Xbox division. So you got to contact your European Xbox division. And you have to call them, let them know that you're having this problem. You need to report that problem. You need to contact them, let them know you're having issue, let them know the error, what the error is, and then you send it back to them. That's what I would do, you know. But I can tell you that here on North American division, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. Yeah, man, Just Cause 4, it's something I'm going to be also... But see, I don't know if I'm going to have too much time to play Just Cause, because I'm so heavily involved in Red Dead. And there's another simulation game that I'm heavily involved called the Assetto Corsa Competition. It's in French. I'm kind of involved in that. But I'm definitely going to give Just Cause 4, you know, its true cause to try it. You're gonna have to wait, man. It's gonna take a while. You know, when it comes to, you gotta remember, there's a lot of people writing tickets. There's a lot of people, you know, reporting errors. So we'll take a time, you know. So I just wanted to do this short little live stream just to kind of let you know how I feel about it. I will try the Xbox One X version tonight. As a matter of fact, this is the Xbox One X. I will try the Xbox One X version tonight. I will create a female character because I already have Arthur Morgan's brother, Arthur Upscaler. I'm going to create Sadie Upscaler. We'll try to make it look like kind of identical. And then we'll have a both male and female character. Male's going to be on the PlayStation. Female's going to be on the Xbox, okay? Alright, now I'm not trying to do this purposely. It's just the way it turns out to be. Alright, so it doesn't really bother me, man. People who complain about that, they're losers. I mean, they really are. You got to be the biggest loser in the world. I played female characters in many different games. Jesus Christ. Tomb Raider. I mean, just Tomb Raider alone. I mean, come on. What's the other one? That Lollipop character. I mean, Dead or Alive. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Ninja Gaiden, Sigma. I mean, look, man, I don't know. There's some idiots out there. Obviously, there's idiots out there for sure. You know, people complaining about this, about that. Hey, look, man. At the end of the day, it's about fun factor. You know, I'm not playing Battlefield because of some because of realistic. I'm not looking for realistic. You know why I'm not looking for realistic? Because I already have life called realistic. This is life. It's realistic. It's as real as it gets. And you got to be careful because you only have one life. Games are something for entertainment, to escape it. It's something to escape your everyday life. Realism. Okay? That's what the games are. So, I don't really worry about that crap. Yeah. You know, man. Just like people making fake HDR videos. What's his name? Oh, I want to show you that the Battlefield 5, on the Battlefield 5 over here, as you can see, that the curvature of the right bright lines, the tone mapping of this HDR, it's not correct. My comment is showing that it's not correct. We're only able to achieve about the 700 nits of peak brightness. That is not correct. Alright, dude, like, you know, the hell with you and your instruments, alright? Nobody gives a shit, man. There's no such thing as a fake HDR. There's only HDR. That's it. You cannot have fake HDR. Doesn't exist. I'm sick and tired, man, of this guy and blah, 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 blah. Seriously, dude, like, relax. Are you really hungry? Look, Vincent Tio, if you need money, just say I need money, dude. Please join, donate, donate. Be honest about it. If I need money, I'll just say, hey, guys, please, donate. Donate now or I won't make any videos. Donate now or I'm not making any videos. Donate right now. Put in the pot. But dude, stop with the clickbait. Just the curvature over here is not the correct curvature. Come on, dude. Seriously. Just say you need money. It's okay. It's alright. Just be man enough. Put down the glasses. I need money. Give me now. Now. I mean, come on. Alright, guys. That's enough of entertainment. I'll see you tonight. I gotta go. I gotta run, man. And I'll see you tonight. Okay? That's it. Enough of entertainment. I gotta go. Auf Wiedersehen. Later. I'm out. Now, why did I say Auf Wiedersehen? I don't know, it's in German. Or I can say Sayonara. Or I can say goodbye. Or I can say bon voyage. Or I could say ciao. Or I could say do svidaniya. Or I could say hasta la vista. Alright, guys, I'm out. Alright, it's a comedy, man. If you can't take a joke, you know what, man? If you can't take a joke, you have 2 holes if you are male. And if you're female, you have 3 holes. choose one of these holes and shove it somewhere. That's me. That's my comedy. Have a good one. Take care. Cheers. Later.